So baby step number 6 is pay your home off early. This is obviously a very personal thing. You want to make sure you're comfortable with doing it. And I think the one benefit of the infinite banking concept is that instead of paying, I hate when I watch these videos, pay off your house 5 years early if you make an extra payment or whatever the story is. Make an extra payment a year and you pay your house off 5 years early. To me, that's still irresponsible. You're creating a liquidity in your life, and that, say, $2,000 a month payment to your housing payment or $3,000 a month housing payment is not going to change your life in 5 years. What I would do is build up the cash reserves in my account. Cash value is growing uninterrupted, and whenever I get to that $300,000 to $500,000 of liquidity in my policy, I can make that decision then. And what I can tell you is that whenever I have saved for something like that, it turns into I don't want to make myself illiquid. It doesn't make sense to put $300,000 into a house to make myself illiquid. But what I would say is that my reserves would have to be way more than just $300,000 to pay off the house. I would want it to be, I have millions of dollars in my bank account and I really have nothing else to do except for pay off my house. But in reality, when you're in real estate or in your business, there's always a need for finance. And if you're growing your business, there's always a place to put your capital that could always exceed the mortgage payment. And I believe if I put $300,000 into a mobile home park or into any type of business, that it would be more of a better cash flowing than actually saving the money through not paying a mortgage payment. That being said, paying off your house, definitely emotional decision. And it's really the good thing about IBC, infinite banking concept. You are your own banker and you're allowed to put your money where you'd like to put it. And when you are able to have that $300,000 to $500,000 or whatever your mortgage is, you can make that decision then. And it becomes more of a calculated decision more than a emotional decision.